Back on Tiger pregame, joined now by Coach Kelly Williams. The Tigers have Wamego coming in. Coach, Tuesday night you go into Riley County after that 98-point performance against Marysville, your first win of the season. You come into Tuesday, and it sounds odd, but you have to worry about a team thinking it's too easy as it was against Marysville. I thought it was really exciting to see your guys come out and start the game in the manner that they did, with the same type of energy and fight that got them a big lead early in the game against the Falcons too.
Yes, they did a very good job Tuesday night, displaying the same, like you said, energy and intensity and focus that they did against Marysville. Marysville, we kind of shell shocked them a bit on Friday evening. Riley County was ready. Obviously, the score from Friday night had their full attention, and they came out ready to handle the ball, ready to handle our pressure. And they were doing a couple of different things offensively to kind of space the floor, take a little extra time, and maybe slow us down a tad, not have us get right out of the gate to a good start. So credit them for that. But a lot of credit to the guys. It was mid-first quarter before we kind of were able to force a couple turnovers, get some solid defensive rebounds, and push it in transition. I want to say we had about 14 or 16 points in maybe a 3-minute stretch there towards the middle to end of the first quarter. Off to another really solid start against the opponent that was, very cognizant of what we wanted to do. So that was a very good thing to see on Tuesday night. And we kept pace through most of the contest. We kind of slowed down quite a bit in the fourth quarter. Some shots were just not rolling, just not falling in, and the game had a bit of a extra physicality to it than Friday night's game against Marysville did. But all in all, another really good start for us in our transition game, and we were able to pressure in the full court a little bit, and that was a lot of good practice for us Tuesday night, and got a solid win.
You mentioned a transition game. This team loves to get out and go. I mean, your guys, when they get out in the open court, they just look very, very comfortable. I know that's a style that you want this team to play with when you have the athletes. I guess I'm a little bit surprised. Are you surprised at all that they're getting as comfortable this early in the season in that game? I don't know if surprise is the correct term. This is what we really worked towards last year and really focused with this group on and some of our junior varsity contests and throughout all of practice last season and through all of practice this season. Might be a little surprised about the comfort level with how quick it's come along. And some of that might be just the competition that we faced the last two games. We've lined up well enough to be able to successfully execute in transition. Rock Creek is a fantastic defensive squad. I don't know if we'll face a better defense all year long. So that's a bit of a tough game to gauge and kind of pull into this mix of conversation. But Beloit, we were also able to push the ball a little bit. And so we might have been able to start cracking that door open against Beloit and then fully step through it on Marysville and Riley. But credit the guys. It's tough to run. Having been at Nemaha, when I went back to Nemaha, we got up there and I told Coach Thomas, I said, hey, let's get out and go. Let's get out and transition. Not a lot of teams can guard the full court. Mm-hmm. That's just not something that's done a lot of at the moment. So let's see if we can't really push and take advantage of it. And it's one thing to say that we're going to get out and run, but then it's another thing to actually consistently do it for 32 minutes. And that's what we're trying to do. It takes a lot more work than what we've put in so far. It takes a lot more time than what we've had so far. So, we'll keep grinding and we'll keep looking to push and get better with that each and every day, because it takes a lot of effort and a lot of work ethic to consistently do that. So not too surprised where we're at now. Maybe how quickly we've gotten there and the comfort level that we've had. But overall, this is what we want to do, and this is what we'll continue to do. And it will just get tougher and tougher, because I guarantee you, Coach Hemphill over at Wamego, they've been talking and looking for the last couple of days about how we've got to get back in transition on these guys. So teams will start being much, much more aware, and it will become more difficult, but we'll keep pushing the envelope on that. 3 guys in double digits, basically 4. I mean, you had one at 8,
couple of guys at 12, and then Lane Libby, 16 points, a double-double. He crashed the boards on the defensive end particularly, handled the basketball a lot. He was a beast on Tuesday.
He was, and, with a person like Lane getting those rebounds, or a person like Dalton getting some defensive rebounds, or Cade, we become pretty dangerous because we do want to get the ball and go very quickly. So if we're fortunate enough to have a guard get the rebound on the interior or maybe closer to the perimeter, we're very happy. We're very happy with that result for the defensive possession. And Lane is a guy that's just got a knack for finding the open man. So when he gets the ball off a defensive rebound and we get out of transition, we kind of sit back and watch and see what may happen. So a very solid night on the glass for Lane. Last year against Riley, he didn't have the best game, so I know he was dialed in a little bit more than maybe he typically is. So great game for him. Very efficient game for him. Very efficient game. But we won the defensive battle on the glass. We ended up rebounding Riley. We ended up out-rebounding him. It was only one extra rebound we had than the Falcons, but earlier on in the contest, we had a significant edge in that category. Lane had a really, really stellar night for us in many facets of the game. And Ethan had another really solid night as well, just had some shots that just would not fall. And if those actually go through, he's probably sitting at about another 18, 20-point evening. And we don't get those looks for Ethan or Lane if we don't get that transition and that push from Cade and Dalton. And Morgan gave us a solid interior presence again, and Anthony was able to give us some good stuff in transition and on the glass. And we got out and going, and we'll look for the same thing again tonight.
It seems like the depth of this team is just getting better and better, and more people contributing all the time, which I know is a coach's dream. You had two road victories back-to-back. Now you come home tonight to face an undefeated Wamego team, a league matchup. The guys have to be excited to have the home crowd. They've won a couple of games. Everybody's hearing about them. They've had good people travel, but it's a different feel when you're at home, and it's a really good test for them tonight against the Red Raiders.
Yes, they're 4-0 coming into the Tiger Den. They've been having a great season thus far. They were really dialed in Friday against Nemaha. That's a team that I'm familiar with, obviously, and our styles kind of mimic each other. So kind of watching them on film against Nemaha kind of gives us a bit of perspective of what maybe they'll look to do against us. But that's a game they hadn't gotten for the last 5 or 6 years. So they were significantly dialed in on that, and they jumped out to a big lead up in Seneca. They were up 20-4 at one point in time. Nemaha was able to come back, though, and cut it to 28-22 late in the second quarter before Wamego tacked on a couple more buckets. We're very excited about tonight. Very, very quality basketball team. Bringing up the Nemaha thing because they beat a really sound quality basketball team on the road already, and then handled Chapman this past Tuesday and scored a lot of points. So they're having a really good early season so far. They're going to come over with a ton of confidence in what they can do and how they can play. But we're going to go into tonight with a fair amount of confidence as well. Our guys are happy about the last two wins that they've been able to achieve. And I think as a coach, I'm satisfied with the way we were able to get them, not just getting the W, but in the manner at which we were able to claim them. So we've got some confidence that we're going to be able to enter into the contest with tonight. And this is a team we feel like we match up well with. They've got a lot of ability, very sound ball handlers. Dylan Blaine is an absolute offensive beast. The guy can score from about anywhere on any possession. We're going to do our dangest to make it as difficult on him as we possibly can. Look to bottle up Nordberg, look to bottle up Keller and Rowden, and then try to get out in transition. So it's a fantastic challenge tonight. We probably couldn't be in a better place right now going into this game. And it'd be fantastic if we can just control the defensive battle, win the rebounding battle, and we should have a really good shot at getting this thing into the fourth quarter and experiencing a new situation of being in it till the end against a very, very good team. So very excited for tonight. Great,
And we had our final exams today and yesterday here at CCCHS, and this is kind of a de facto final exam for our basketball this first semester. So we're really excited about this evening and about playing at home in front of a good crowd. So.
Great wins on the road, and as you said, it's a great analogy to have the final exam before the semester break and the Christmas break. Coach, as always, we appreciate the time. Best of luck tonight.
Thanks a lot, Rocky.
Back with more on pregame in just a moment.
Clay Center Tiger Basketball on KCLY is brought to you in part by Union State Bank, Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales, Central Office Service and Supply, Fruta Implement, Twin Valley, Citizens National Bank of Clay Center, Greenleaf, Belleville, and Concordia, and Oldie Seed Farms.
Back once again to the Den, we bring you Rocky Downing along with Cliff Casper. We have back at the studio Bernie Fanceller, Cale Trullo engineering tonight for us. The Tigers getting set to work here against the Wamego Red Raiders, undefeated 4-0 Red Raider team. The Tigers go on a 2-game streak right now. It's back-to-back wins on the road, and now they come back home with some confidence, and I think they are, here Coach Williams said as well, they're excited to see what they can do against this team. He says in the past, he truly believes they've been nervous to go up against Wamego.
I don't think you're going to see that tonight. I think they're ready to play them. I think it's a good test for them. Wamego's a very good team. They know they are. Wamego knows they're a good team, and I think Clay Center is as ready as they've been in several years to take on this Red Raider team.
The start will be important. Coach Williams alluded to that, too, and I spoke with him, and we'll see how this thing gets going. Before we do any of that, though, we're going to take a timeout right now as we get a chance to hear our national anthem.
Farmway Co-op invites members to attend one of the 4 year-end wrap-up grower events to gather information to help you succeed in 2016. End-of-year contracting will also be available on-site. Year-end wrap-up events take place in Lincoln, Belleville, Beloit, and Clay Center throughout December. Contact your Farmway location or visit farmwaycoop.com for details.
Farmway Co-op, your partner in growth.
Every major construction project uses concrete in one form or another. From residential driveways to basements, patios, and curbs, Midwest Products make great use of their ready-mix concrete. They operate 4 state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, Lynn, and Washington to meet the needs of residential, commercial, or farm-related projects. Livestock slats, feed bunks, landscape rock, and more are all available from Midwest Products. Give them a call for all your jobs that require ready-mix concrete. 800-371-2252.
Hey folks, Bill Rice from the Green Team. We've reduced prices on all of our used and pre-owned vehicles. Here's a couple examples. A 2009 Chevy Avalanche 4-wheel drive with only 85,000 miles and leather seats. Great vehicle. Was $22,995. Now only $20,888. Or how about this? A 2011 Mazda CX-9 all-wheel drive, leather and loaded. Was $25,995. Now only $23,792 at the Green Team.
Resistant weeds are an ongoing threat to crop yields and likely will be an even bigger problem next growing season. Lucky for you, Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales is ready to help you out. We offer custom applications to knock down those weeds and keep them under control. Come in and visit with any of our field experts about how to stay ahead of weeds and give your crops the early advantage in the spring. We'd be glad to go over a custom application program for you at Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales.
Twin Valley Pulse Internet in Clay Center can handle all your devices without interruption and the fastest speeds in the area. Don't spend your holiday at home watching the wheels spin, waiting for your app to start or your video to load. Get the best from the best. Stop by the Twin Valley office at 618 6th Street in Clay Center to get the fastest speed that beats the competition. No phone line required and no contracts. Twin Valley Pulse, your life infinitely connected.
Clay Center Tigers, Wamego Red Raiders about to get rolling here on a Friday night to close out this portion of the season. The Wamego Red Raiders come in. Coach Hemphill at the reins. They are 4-0. They've had a real good run of late, and they certainly have kept it going right now with a 4 straight win coming into this ball game. They will start like this. 6'1" junior Dylan Blaine. You heard Coach Williams say it. We know it as well. This guy can score from anywhere in a lot of different ways, and he is the guy that causes problems for everyone. Blaine, a 6'1" junior. Landis Rowden, 5'11", and a senior. 5'4" sophomore Matt Keller Bryce Patrick, 6'5", and a senior, and 6'3" junior Sean Nordberg. One thing Coach Williams also mentioned during pregame, and as I've talked with him this week, is they match up fairly well size-wise, much the way they have the last couple of ball games. Beloit they did as well, and he played really well down the stretch. Rock Creek, big and very, very talented, one of the best defensive teams you're going to find. When they backed up the opening win against Clay Center by beating Abilene in game number 2, it kind of let everybody know how good the Mustangs really are this year. For the Tigers, they'll start like this. Cade Wallace, 10.3 points, a game of 5'11" junior. Lane Lively, 6'4" senior, double-double in the ball game on Tuesday night, 16 points, 10 rebounds. He's averaging almost 11 points and 5 boards a game. Dalton Altizer, almost 7 points a game, nearly 3 rebounds and 1.5 assists, a 5'11" junior. Ethan Rosine, the Tigers' leading scorer, 13.8 points, 9 rebounds a game. He's nearly averaging a double-double coming into this one. He's a 6'4" senior. He's shooting 68% from the stripe and 54% from the field this season. Caleb Siebold, 5.5 points, 3.3 boards a game, and 1.5 assists, and he is a 6-foot senior. The Tigers, Wallace, Lively, Altizer, Rosine, Siebold, and for Wamego, it is Blaine, Keller, Nordberg, Patrick, and Rowden. And we are about set to work here on this Friday night. And Phil, one thing Kelly Williams talked about, I've talked with Coach this week, he knows Wamego inside and out. He was there for a while as an assistant.
Right.
So he knows Coach Hemphill very, very well. He said the one thing he's hoping is that the way they've been able to move in transition, Play Center, that Wamego might come and try to run them out of the gym, and the Tigers are okay with getting up and down the floor. Maybe they can catch them a little bit off guard.
Well, maybe as good as they've been in several years with running up and down the floor. They go fairly deep. They can run guys in and out. They can do the same thing. So I think he's right. I think if Wamego does that, they welcome it. We'll see what happens.
Opening tip-off about to go. The Clay Center Tigers' Ethan Rosine stands in against Bryce Patrick of the Wamego Red Raiders. Our opening tip from the den is almost a missed tip, but could be Wamego. I think either guy actually got a hand on it, but it falls to the ground, bounces, and the Red Raiders pick it up. They have the first possession. Keller goes right on the wing and to Rowden. Out top, it touches Nordberg now. Left wing deep. Keller at the top is Blaine. Dangerous score, and he pulls a quick 3 early and rolls off. Rebound inside. Lane Lively rips it down, comes out of the pack, trips and falls, and the basketball back to Wamego. Blaine left wing off the screen from Patrick. Now dribble penetrate, hangs in the air, kicks it across lane to Patrick. He turns, almost lost his balance. No one there to lean on as he wanted to find a post. Now they go outside and deep, and a 3-ball by Sean Nordberg. Nordberg knocks down the first tray for Wamego, and Play Center gets it back, headed the other way with Dalton Altizer. To Cade Wallace, almost threw it to the back of Rowden that time, but instead Play Center keeps possession. Here's Rosine to the lane, off glass, strong, weak side board, Nordberg. Rosine had to go around the big guy Patrick that time, and the shot was just long. Here's another 3 try from the Red Raiders, no good. Board inside, Siebold, good position against Rowden, able to battle and bring it down. Play Center the other way, trailing 3-zip. Altizer crosses over, gets to the paint, shot off glass, no. Rebound, Rosine, back up, and it rattles off, and a rebound to Wamego again. Great effort inside, the drive by Altizer and the rebound from Rosine, but no points out of it. Now Blaine drives, shoots, and scores it. He has his first bucket of the ball game, and it's 5-0. Altizer into the front court, guarded by Blaine. Left on the wing, it goes to Lively. Skips it across right elbow. Rosine hands it off to Altizer. He'll cross over. Bounce pass low. He was trying to go to Rosine and led him to where he wasn't at, and now the Tigers turn it back over.
Dalton quickly over, and Patrick's up on the chest and says that one's on me. So he knew, I think, as soon as he released that really wasn't the one he wanted.
5-0 start. Wamego the lead and the basketball against the Tigers here in the den. Lady Tigers won earlier to go to 5-0. They win at 45-29. There's a 3-ball taken from Nordberg. He made his first, misses the second. Rosine battling inside. They let him play through. And now a foul is going to be called on Bryce Patrick. Rosine, he's slight of body. We know that. He gets bumped around inside the paint, and Patrick is pinned him down below the bucket. But then on the offensive rebound try, he ends up fouling Cade Wallace.
Rosine is slight of body. That's a great point, but he is deceptively strong.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Going up. He's worked hard to get his game up to that level.
Cade Wallace trying to get it to the wing left to Libby as it's taken away. Now a three-point attempt in the corner by Blaine. No good. Rebound Patrick. Back up and misses. Rebound batted around. Nordberg has it. Hill drives the paint. His shot rims off. The Tigers buy a break there.
Wow.
Two misses inside by the Red Raiders. Cade Wallace to the front court. Double team. Stops in some trouble. Now gets rid of it to Libby. Deep right side of the court. 5:20 to work first quarter. Tigers down 5-0 with the basketball. Wallace to Libby. Deep right in front of the Tiger student section in those ugly sweaters is Caleb Seabold. Now Rosine has it left elbow. Libby open for three. Buries it. Magic knocks it down, and it's a 5-3 ball game. Libby had 3 trays on Tuesday, and he went to 16 points. 5-3 start. Wamego the lead by 2 now. Out top is Nordberg. He hit a 3 early for Wamego. Now Patrick inside. Blocked by Rosine from behind. It'll be out of bounds off of the Tigers and stays with Wamego on the baseline.
Boy, nice job by Ethan Rosine to get a piece of that basketball.
Rosine is averaging 4 blocks a game the last 2 contests, not for the year, but the last 2 he's had 4 in each. 5-3 here. Rowden shovels it out. Blaine takes the 3. Now dribble drives, kicks it off to Patrick in the paint. His left-handed bank shot is up and good. His first point. 7-3. Tigers down by 4, but on the move with the basketball. In the corner is Libby. Hit a 3 last time down. He'll hold the corner right. Now goes towards the lane for Seabold. Muscles his way in. Tried to get it off to Rosine. Ethan saves it in diving, but it's taken by Wamego, and then Seabold actually knocks it back out of the hands of the Red Raiders, and it stays with Wamego on the sideline.
Well, great work by the Tigers just to keep that ball alive, first with Ethan Rosine, then with Caleb Seabold.
4:23 to work opening quarter. It's 7-3. Tigers trail by that 4-point margin. Rowden with it for the Red Raiders. Out top to Blaine. 3-pointer with Altizer right in his face, and Dylan Blaine hits his first triple. He has 5 points. Tigers down by 7. Here's Libby the other way. Stops in the lane, hands it off to Rosine. Steps in on the baseline. Short. Rebound, saved back in by Blaine, and it goes to Nordberg. Down court quickly, Wamego, who leads by 7. Blaine, corner left, outside Rowden. He wants the 3 ball. It's strong. Rebound inside, ripped down by Caleb Seabold. Here's Altizer down court, trying to go to Libby. Telegraphed it just enough for Dylan Blaine to go up and intercept. Now Blaine pulls the trigger again for 3, his second in a row. 13-3 now, Wamego up by 10. Blaine suddenly has 8 on 2 long bombs. Here's Seabold. Backdoor cut Wallace. Tried to get it off inside to Rosine, and it's taken away. Wamego the other direction. Hanging in the air and finishing is Rowden. His first points. Tigers trailing here by a dozen, 15-3. Altizer across the midcourt stripe. 3:10 to work. We're in the first. There's a ball fake and drive by Seabold. He'll get to the paint. Foul called, but on the floor. Second team foul. This one whistled against Wamego.
And the Tigers just having a lot of trouble getting in a rhythm right now. I think they're trying to rush it too much. They're working way too hard, and I don't think they need to.
Let the game come to them a little bit.
Slow it down a little bit. Just let the game come to them, and I think they'll be fine.
Coach Williams was talking earlier, I think off the air even, that Nemaha Central fell behind huge to this team, Wamego, and then headed back to within 6 near halftime. There's Seabold in the lane. Almost got it in. How about Chestnut? Hey. Foul called on the floor. Morgan Chestnut always comes in and provides some Big Mo, I think, when he steps on the court. Big momentum from Big Mo inside, and that's time an offensive rebound picks up the 3rd foul on Wamego in the quarter. 3:03 to work. Lob outside for Seabold. Here's Anthony Atkinson Enneking across to Libby. Now to Anthony again. He'll pull from the free throw stripe. Jumper off. Glass are good. Why not? Atkinson Enneking, his first bucket. It's a 15-5 ball game. Tigers trail by 10. And now it's the Ant-Man on Blaine, who's got 8 early points in this contest. Nordberg trying to drive it, cut off by Libby. Now it's the free throw line. Rowden nearly picked away by the one-man press, Caleb Seabold. Blaine has it. He's used his dribble up. They go corner left deep to Nordberg. Ball fakes and drive underneath the basket. Nearly taken away by Atkinson Enneking. Great energy off the sideline from both the Ant-Man and Big Mo, huh?
Well, great defense by Big Mo to force that pass, and then Enneking just read it and jumped it, just like a cornerback would on a quarterback. So good defense by the Tigers that time.
15-5. Wamego still has the basketball in the lane. Shot blocked by Chestnut. Ball loose in the paint. Back up and missing is Justin Ebert. And now Clay Center has it. Long down court pass. Siebold attacks the lane toward the window. Lay in, no. Chestnut again. Back up and missing. And he draws another foul inside. How about Morgan Chestnut, the senior, bringing that momentum from the sideline?
Or in case you don't know Morgan and you're just looking at him, maybe just trying to figure him out, Morgan will chest up with anybody, anytime, anywhere.
You're right.
Scared of no one. And he is pretty powerful under that backboard. That's a strong kid.
15-5. The lob comes in and it's taken away, but Nordberg, who picked it, stepped on the out-of-bounds line. The foul was on Justin Ebert of Wamego, his first, team's fourth for Wamego. Tigers yet to be whistled for a foul. Wallace trying to get it inbounds. So here's Atkinson Inniking. His shot is strong. Rebound in low, picked away by Dylan Blaine of Wamego. Red Raiders by 10. Long down court pass. Jason Ebert. His shot, no. Rebound, battled for inside. Ball loose. Ebert has it. Out to Blaine. Shot block. Atkinson Inniking on a three. Blaine gets it back. Attacks. Has the bucket. A chance at a three-point play. Dylan Blaine now with 10 points already in this opening quarter. A chance to add to it at the stripe.
Rocky, right now the Tigers have had 7 shots underneath the basket. 7 shots. They've missed all 7. They've got 1 three-pointer and 1 floater from Anthony Inniking in the lane, but they missed 7.
Those are killers.
They are killers.
Especially when you're trying to make up ground already against a very good team in the Red Raiders. Ethan Rosine back in. Dalton Altizer. Siebold and Wallace will come out. The Chestnut, Rosine, Altizer, Leiby, and Atkinson Inniking on the floor right now. Dylan Blaine at the stripe to shoot 1. Chance at the old-fashioned 3, and he buries the charity. He's got 11 here in the opening quarter. The Tigers trail by 13. 18-5. Altizer with it outside. Gives it away to Atkinson Inniking. Now around right on the wing is Leiby deep. He's got Blaine on him. Skip past Chestnut. Hands it outside. Altizer, 3-ball up, and rims off. Rebound inside to Ebert. He'll shovel it down the court deep to Blaine. Lob to Norberg, and Chestnut breaks that up. The ball does go to Norberg. Now here's Blaine for 3, short. Tried to buy the foul, didn't get it called, and now we're going to reach in on Ethan Rosine as Wamego got the offensive board.
I think Anthony Inniking might have got a piece of that.
Twice now.
Twice.
Yeah, I agree. And that will, Blaine is an incredible scorer, an incredible shooter, but it will weigh on a guy's mind when a three-point shot has been tipped twice now. 18-5. Out top with it is Sam Wohler. And off now to Keller to the baseline right. It's inside. Shot up. Nordberg has it down. And now Wamego stretched the lead out to 15 with 1 minute left in the opening quarter. Atkinson Inniking. Left side with it. Out deep it comes to Altizer. To the left wing deep. Beyond arc is Ethan Rosine. He'll hold there. Looks for a cut from Leiby. Can't get it inside. Leiby posting in low against Blaine, wants the basketball. Now Chestnut ball fakes and drives, and they got him for a little quick step before he got the dribble down. Good idea by Morgan, but traveled before he got it going. Back the other way will come Wamego. They lead it here 20-5 in this opening quarter. So the Tigers down 15. Right side wing is Blaine. 11 first quarter points for the Red Raider junior. Now he has it out top, and they may be looking for a final shot in the corner. Let's see how much they wind off the clock before they put something in motion down to 18. Now Keller backs it out. Atkinson Inniking chasing him. Right and deep to Blaine with 13 seconds. Now with 10 seconds, and Wamego still out around the half-court stripe with 8. With 7, Blaine works off the screen. With 5, out top, Nordberg, long 3-ball is good.
Wow.
With 2 seconds left, Nordberg from way downtown. Headed to the second quarter, the Tigers trail here 23-5 when we come back.
I was about to close the store when in walked Father Time. Can I help you, sir?
I sure hope so. Can you imagine the record keeping involved with being Father Time? It's daunting. I think I need a new system.
Well, you've come to the right place. Here at Central Office Supply, we have the filing cabinets and storage boxes you need to organize all your records so that everything will be neat and tidy.
Fabulous. I'll take a truckload of each.
A truckload?
Thousands of years of records, my boy. Better make that 2 truckloads of each.
So
walls are straining to hold the inventory at Walls True Value, so stop in and help avert a disaster by picking out your next refrigerator, stove, washer, dryer, dishwasher, or freezer. Walls is proud to serve an expanding territory for appliance needs, and we are constantly looking for opportunities to help our customers stretch their dollars. Stop in for a great value on new and scratch and dent appliances at 423 Lincoln Avenue in Clay Center, open 7 days a week for you.
Well, Wamego jumps out early in this one, 4-0 coming into the ball game as we talked about, and they really showed their bite through the first 8 minutes.
Yeah, they really did. I mean, Rocky, they're a good team. It's as simple as that, and Clay Center has played some really good teams early on. Wamego's good, but Clay Center's out of their rhythm, and I just think they're trying to force way too much.
They're just trying
way too hard.
Seabold has it. Tigers open with the basketball. Atkinson inning, skip pass across to Rosine at the elbow right. Handed off to Seabold. He'll drive the baseline. Kicks it back out now to Atkinson inning and off to Wallace. Cade goes left on the wing and deep for Altizer, who's guarded by Blaine. They go to the post for Seabold. Turns, spins. Shot up off glass. Tried to get contact and could not. Like the idea with the Tigers. Seabold's got a smaller player and Keller on him. They tried to go to the post to him, and he just couldn't finish that time. On the other end, though, Rowden gets the transition bucket, and now the Tigers down by 20. Altizer, long ball left wing, rims off, rebound, Rosine. Ball fake, slides underneath and gets it up and in. Ethan Rosine's first bucket. Tigers trail here, 25-7. Wamego walks it across. Sophomore Matt Keller, 5'4" with it, gets it out deep left for Rowden. Now Nordberg hit that huge three right before the buzzer. He has 8 points. Here's Blaine, who has 11. Shot block again by Atkinson Inning. That is his third shot block of Dylan Blaine. Oh, what a pass. Altizer to Wallace. Hands in the air and the bucket good. And a timeout quickly taken now by Coach Hemphill of Wamego. 25-9. Tigers down 16, but making a move. 6:44 to go. First half when we return.
Union State Bank would like to thank all of you for shopping right here at home this Christmas season. It's been amazing to see you supporting the hometown businesses to ensure your dollars stay here, making a difference in the community. That is something you can feel great about. Union State Bank appreciates the conscious effort you've made to shop local, and all of their hometown Christmas merchants are grateful for your business. From everyone at Union State Bank, Merry Christmas.
25-9, Tigers make a little move. A defensive play by Atkinson Inning, a run out to Cade Wallace. Ethan Rosine finished one inside. Some of those shots you said they needed to get.
Yeah, they did need to get them, and they've hit a couple now inside there. Get those open shots like that, and just get yourself back into this game. Not too much all at once.
Down inside the lane, Nordberg misses. Rebound, Rosine rips it down. He defended on the shot. Now the Tigers back the other way. Baseline, Atkinson Inning slides inside. Ball stripped away. Ball loose. A lot of bumping. No foul. Now Altizer in a double team. He gets it outside. Atkinson Inning slides to the lane. No good. Rebound rims off into the hands of Dylan Blaine. Down court, Blaine in the lane. His shot rims off. Rosine another board. Tigers with it. Down by 16. See if they can chip away a little bit right here. Altizer wide open. 3-ball. Just strong. A good look for Dalton, even in transition, but it doesn't find the bottom.
Keller team's getting physical. Really letting a lot go.
Seabold near steal. He forces the turnover.
Yeah.
Ended up going off the hands of the Wamego Red Raiders, Landis Rowden. That is a physical game with only 6 fouls combined called on the two teams.
Yeah, they're really letting them go at it, and that's fine, but just stay that way. You know, we talk about that a lot, and then they'll maybe readjust at half. It's okay, and so far they're calling it pretty evenly.
25-9, 5:44 to work first half. Tigers trail by 16, but have the basketball. Here's Chestnut, left elbow, hand off to Altizer. Outside is Lively to the corner right, Seabold. Ball fakes, dribble penetrates, backs it out. Now lobs it out top for Atkinson Inning. Altizer has it left. Now he works it back outside. Dalton with the dribble. To be a big possession to get another bucket off that lead. They were trailing by 20. Now here's Atkinson Inning. He's fouled and he'll step to the free throw line to shoot 2. It is a load right now for the Wamego Red Raiders to keep up with the athleticism, I think, of Atkinson Inning.
Well, he is an athletic kid, and he he's one that we're seeing improvement every game. You know, we saw him as he missed the first one. Last year as a freshman, a little unsure, still a little bit unsure this year. I think he's really going to come along. I mean, he's got a couple of more years left.
Yeah, he's just a sophomore. This is on both. Libby, though, the offensive board. Ball fake, slides underneath. Won't rim in, gets his own rebound, muscles it back up, wanting a foul, no call. Gets the rebound, saves it outside to Seabold. He'll attack the paint. Kickoff, Morgan Chestnut. 2-ball, no. Libby again on the glass, unable to come down with it, and he ends up in the Wamego Red Raider cheerleading crew. Great hustle. Great hustle inside.
Just could not get those to fall. Had some great luck.
Basketball goes the other way. Wamego with it. Lobbed outside toward Blaine. He's got Atkinson Inniking on him. Ball nearly taken away, and Dylan Blaine gets rid of it to the corner for Rout. He'll drive. And shot again from Atkinson Inniking with the left hand this time. The Ant-Man is being hurt from tonight.
When I'm watching Dylan Blaine, and Dylan Blaine is really getting frustrated with Inniking. Inniking is playing really, really well right now.
Basketball lobbed inside. Patrick goes up with the left hand. Strong. Rebound. Patrick now loses it. Now a reach-in foul called against the Tigers down low.
That's a tough call. You know, in a game like this, that's a really tough call to make.
It'll be Wamego's basketball on the baseline.
Morgan Chestnut will get called for that one. I think he could have really called anybody there.
A lot of bumping going on. Just a 13 foul on the Tigers. Second on Chestnut. There's a lob inside to Ebert. It's swatted out of bounds. We've got a clean block underneath. A foul called outside, and I agree. It was a clean swat at where the basketball is at.
I agree, too.
There was a lot of body down low. 2 shots coming for Wamego.
Yeah, it was a clean block. Had he not went into him, he'd have been fine.
So at the free throw stripe steps Justin Ebert. 2 sophomores, both at 6 foot. Ebert, one Justin, one Jason. Any relation, you think?
What do you think?
At the line, Ebert makes the first. It's 26-9. Tigers down by 17. First points for Justin Ebert in the game.
Chestnut and Seabold come out. They've played really well defensively.
Concordia Abilene boys have gone to halftime. Concordia leads Abilene 30-26 at the halftime break. So a good one in the NCKL there. Tigers down here by 18 with the basketball. Rosine holds at the post. Outside it comes to Altizer. Ebert made both those charities. Now Altizer inside with the pass from Libby to Cade Wallace. Ball nearly stripped from him. Now to Atkinson Inniking. Back to Wallace. Fake on the 3. Back outside. Anthony has it. He has Ebert on him. Goes right and deep to Altizer. Dalton looking back door. Not there. Now it's Anthony with it left. Stops. At the top is Altizer. 3 ball on its way. Just strong. Couple of good looks for Dalton. He's been unable to connect on one yet. Kick out for Dylan Blaine. Wide open 3. 2 open. He's got 14.
Can't give him that much time.
The lead back to 21 now for Wamego. Here's a drive by Altizer in transition. No, Rosine had it stripped away inside after an offensive board, and the Red Raiders get it back. Ebert to Blaine. Down court quickly is Rowden. He holds in the right corner. Back outside. Ball fake and drive by Jason Ebert. Now it's Rowden. Kick out. Atkinson Inniking. Taking it down court against Dylan Blaine. Hangs in the air, laying no. Rosine, stick back. His shot rims off. And the Tigers again with great looks, just unable to finish. Had him beat down the court. Great defensive stop. And the Tigers just struggling to make some shots that are real chippies. Now we've got a carry against Rowden. And there's a word for the official as he goes to the sideline.
I don't think it's a good thing the official didn't see that.
I think you're right. 30-9, Tigers trail. Basketball belongs to Clay Center. Morgan Chestnut in. Atkinson Inniking gets a breather. Seabold, Wallace, Rosine, Libby, and Chestnut on the court. Cade Wallace brings it across. Left and deep is Seabold. Here's Rosine with it beyond the arc. Patrick guarding him. 2:45 to work. Seabold turns the corner. Right side hangs in the air and gets the foul called on Nordberg. He'll step to the line to shoot 2. 30-9. Wamego the lead of 21. 2:42 remains here in the half. At halftime, we're going to have a conversation we had earlier today with Coach Brandon Fagorish. We'll talk Tiger Wrestling, who beat Wamego last night by 3 here in the Den under the spotlight.
Siebold hits the first.
Caleb's first point this evening. The lead is 20. 30-10. Siebold, one more free throw. Got the lead inside of 20, and he does. He has 2 points. It's 30-11. Down court quickly with it is Nordberg out top. Left it comes now to Jason Ebert, to Dylan Blaine at the point against Wallace. 2:27 to work, first half of play. Tigers trailing here by 19. To the post they go inside. Backing in, shot block again by Rosine. Now a ball fake and shot taken up and missing. Going to foul call down low against the Red Raiders, and Ethan Rosine will have a chance at the 1-and-1 on the other end. Michael Bryan had looked like the Tigers into the court. Great looks and just couldn't finish it off.
Yeah, that time it did bleed over to Wamego a little bit on looks underneath. I think Ethan Rosine took a little shot in the mouth.
I did see that too. Inadvertent. But
inadvertent. But
so to the free throw line, Ethan Rosine, a chance at a 1-and-1. Has 2 points in the game thus far. Tigers have been held to 11 with 2:16 now left in the first half. Chestnut keeps the rebound alive on this free throw. Rosine tracks it down.
Wow.
Now it's Rosine who's getting mugged, and now gets it outside to Wallace. 2:05 to work. Caleb Siebold to Cade Wallace, spins, starts to drive, stops at the point, crosses over, gets toward the lane, hangs in the air, no. Rebound, Chestnut, battles for it. Going to be a jump ball call, and the arrow goes to Wamego.
Well, Morgan Chestnut did a great job of getting that thing tied up, and as soon as he got his hands on that basketball, he went right back up with it, trying to draw that foul.
Called the jump ball instead, but yeah, smart play.
Very smart play
by Big Mo and Low. Minute 55 to work. 30-11. In the backcourt is Keller, who brings it across with the dribble. Working on getting you some looks into the Tiger wrestling results. They've been doing some good stuff already. There's a ball out of bounds off Wamego. Tigers get it back.
Valley Heights did beat Donovan West, the girls, 57-43. Try to get you a Wakefield girls score. They were up at half. See if we can get you a final on that one.
30-11, a minute 36 to work. Caleb Siebold has it wide left. Keller on him. Spins toward the lane. Stops. Bounce pass out to the corner for Wallace. Cade out deep to Altizer. To the corner goes to Siebold now. Wallace will cut through the lane. Caleb Siebold dribble drives all the way to the paint with the left. Can't get it down. Rebound comes off to Dylan Blaine, and a foul called against Atkinson Inniking, trying to get into the paint for an offensive board. 15 foul on the Tigers, so Wamego gets to be in the bonus. The first foul against the Ant-Man.
Lady Bombers did win 46-43. Also, Autumn Adams broke the all-time scoring record for Wakefield.
Outstanding. Pull-up jumper, Keller, 3-ball right wing. Matt Keller's first point, and now the lead goes to 33-11. And now Libby has it poked away from behind by Dylan Blaine. Great pass down court. Foul on Wallace to stop the lay-in of Jason Ebert, who will strip to the line and have 2 free throws coming.
Kate had no choice. You either let him go up uncontested or fouling, right? Thank you, Burnham.
And he got his hands to the basketball.
He did.
And made sure there wasn't going to be an intentional call of any kind. Good foul, transition, make him earn it at the stripe. 54 to work first half. Tigers again trailing here 33-11. Free throw misses from Jason Ebert.
And that's why you foul.
Has one more coming. Rosine will check in before he takes that free throw for the Tigers. Siebold comes out. Rosine, Atkinson, Inniking, Altizer, Libby, Wallace on the court for the Tigers right now. Ebert misses both free throws. Atkinson, Inniking down with the rebound. Down court it comes Altizer, left wing and deep, 47 to work. Near the timeline is Lane Libby. High post to Rosine. Ethan back to the bucket, kicks it out to Wallace. Now to Altizer, 38 to work. Backdoor look for Atkinson Inniking, and Altizer unable to get it there. Now he'll drive it himself toward the paint. Fouled on his way in there. We've got a chance at a 1-and-1 now for Dalton. So Altizer will get a chance at the 1-and-1. Tigers have missed one front end of the 1-and-1. They are 2 for 3 at the stripe. Red Raiders are 3 of 5. There have not been many fouls called. If that's what
they're having.
Altizer to shoot a 1-and-1. First free throw is strong. Long rebound, tracked down by Rosine. Ethan kicks it back out deep for Wallace. Cade hands it off to Libby. Lane, 3-bomb on its way. Yes! His second of the game. Lane Libby makes it 33-14. 18 to work first half. Dylan Blaine walks it down the court. They want to flatten it out and see if he can go one-on-one with Atkinson Inniking. Gets the screen coming. Takes the shot with about 5 left. Tip up inside, no good. Rosine comes down with a board, and it's lost out of bounds. Wamego keeps the basketball on the baseline. 2.1 to work. Red Raiders will inbound. They'll have a chance to catch and shoot. They lob it out to Blaine. Steps through, fires it, and airballs.
Boy, great defense again.
Defensive Atkinson Inniking able to stop the shot. Headed to halftime, 33-14. Wamego leads the Tigers here in the Den when we come back.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement. We've got you covered.
Did the recent storm cause damage to your roof? Call Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement in Concordia now to have a member of our team provide an estimate to restore your roof. Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement has been replacing and installing commercial and residential roofs for over 35 years. You can trust the Geisler team to get the job done right.
Back once again at half, the Clay Center Tigers down 33-14 at the hands of Wamego. Red Raiders had a 23-5 lead going into the second quarter, so the Tigers, held their own. They kept the defense in better check, and they finally got some shots to go down, it seemed like, in the second quarter.
Well, they did. I mean, neither team is shooting lights out. Now, get this, Wamego's taken 15 threes. They've hit 6. They're 6 of 16 from inside three-point land. Clay Center is 2 of 6 from 3, but they're 3 of 19.
Wow.
From inside, with 16 of those shots coming within 10 feet of the basket. It's not good.
They've had some good looks.
It really has some good looks.
If you knock those in, this could be a whole different looking scoreboard. 33-14, Tigers down by 19 points. Dylan Blaine leads the way with 14 for Wamego. Sean Nordberg with 8. For the Tigers, 6 points on 2 threes from Lane Libby, 2 each from Cade Wallace, Anthony Atkinson Inniking, Ethan Rosine, and Caleb Siebold. 33-14, Tigers trailing. We're going to take you back to halftime. We have a chance from earlier today. We talked with Coach Brandon Fagorsh on Tiger Wrestling. We'll have that conversation next.
Make your new devices shine with Twin Valley Pulse Internet. Get 1,000 megabits per second upload and download high-speed internet. Ideal for video streaming, online gaming, and multiple device households. Include all your devices on one superior connection and get a home Wi-Fi network to enjoy any room internet convenience. Call Twin Valley to upgrade your internet at 800-515-3311, just in time for the holidays. Service availability and internet speed will vary depending on location. Certain restrictions apply.
Back at halftime and a chance now to talk with Coach Brandon Fagorsh. Tiger wrestlers are at the Marion County Duels today and this weekend, coming off of a win last night in a duel against Wamego. Coach, as always, thanks for your time to join us. This is a really busy week for you guys to close out the 2015 portion, but you found a way last night to pull off the win 39-36 over Wamego.
Yeah, we did. We came out and battled a good team. Wamego's tough. Have some really good wrestlers on that team that have kind of, had a lot of continuity within their program. Kind of the same kids you see year in and year out, but kids who have stuck with the program and have progressively gotten better. So you can definitely, give credit to their coach and the kids there for being a tough team. But yeah, we came in, had a great atmosphere last night, exciting atmosphere, had the spotlight on, music cranked up, and the kids went out and battled hard, and got away with the win, a little closer than I had wanted it to. But I kind of anticipated coming in, giving up some weight, that it would be a close duel, and also to credit them with some tough wrestlers on their squad.
You know, you get a 39-36 win. One of the key matchups, we were talking before coming on, Ryan Tiers was leading third period. Then all of a sudden he found himself behind, but he found a way to win in overtime, and first, I guess, to get it to overtime.
Right. Ryan was up in the match, by 4 points, and tried to get some more bonus points for the team, and that's, one thing that we preach to our kids is if you got a chance to get those bonus points, go and get them. And then he was trying and try to move that didn't work out for him, and ended up giving up a lot of points off of it. Had to fight off his back, and then had a fresh start with 3 seconds left and was down 1, got an escape, and ended up taking the kid down in overtime, which sent everyone into a frenzy. It was very exciting, however, a little nerve-wracking for me and for probably him as well. But that goes back to his work ethic. He's a very hard-working kid. Goes hard all the time, works hard, and you can attribute that hard work to his performance last night and streaking out that win.
You get pins. You talked about those bonus points. You get pins from Reed Knitter, Jake Wynn, Hunter Mullen, Gabe Ware, Gavin Ware. Those are big-time points for you guys.
Absolutely, and we knew coming in and talked to the kids about the bonus points, not giving up bonus, and then also gaining them. And so those were key last night, and ended up propelling us to the victory. And so all those kids work hard every day, and shape is kind of what helped us build that, and get those kids to the back. So some of the matches had gone on, kind of later into the match before we got the fall, but some of them were a little quicker. But I was very, very pleased with some of the freshmen that went and wrestled hard last night, as well as some of the older guys. And getting those bonuses, it was big for the team.
39-36, you beat Wamego. I'm going to jump back quickly to Saturday. We had a chance to follow and cover the Invitational. You had a great day with your Tigers. The guys just did some really, really good stuff. The crowd was having some fun with it. They have an NCKL team, Marysville, that comes away with the championship. You guys were right up in the hunt till the finish. That was a good day for the Tigers.
Absolutely. When you can punch 5 guys in the finals at a competitive tournament such as the Clay Center one, that really gives you some good expectations and some good anticipation going into later in the season. Honestly, I think it's the first year I've had that many kids wrestling for first and second at our tournament, so that's awesome. It shows that these kids have put in a lot of time, and the kids that were in the finals are the ones that have put time in over the summer, put a lot of time in the weight room, and spent a lot of time on the mat. And they did well. They did a great job. We were able to get 2 champions. You'd obviously like to see the more champions out of that 5, but the kids battled hard in the finals. They were faced with some tough opponents and definitely had some exciting finals matches there. And seeing Marysville, come in as a 3A school and to beat the number 1 3A school in Norton was big for their program, and they have some of that same continuity I was talking about with Wamego, with lots of the same kids you see wrestling, the same kids you see in the summer wrestling. And so, good kudos to their program. They have a good coach over there. And kudos to our kids as well, and our fans were great. They were there through a long day of wrestling, but an exciting day. Those long days can be really long if your team's not doing well and the kids aren't doing well. But overall, from top to bottom, our kids went out and battled and wrestled good throughout the day. And I thought the tournament went well. It was very exciting. Got to see lots of good matchups, and so I think it was great for the fans as well. Yeah,
I would agree. It was a great day for the Tigers. Let's move to this weekend. As we speak now, you guys are at the Marion County Duels. Kind of give us a look to what this does for you going into the break.
We get to go and wrestle 5 duels today. We have Rock Creek, Fredonia, and Marion in our pool, and then after those 3 duels for us, we go into a bracket and we'll wrestle 2 more duels. So be 5 matches today. Our kids are looking forward to it. We were runner-ups last year at this tournament, so definitely looking to improve upon that this year and go out there and win a championship. I think, in duels-wise, we're not as good as we are a tournament team as you saw last weekend at the Clay Center. We fared really well in bracketed or pool type of tournaments. where individual wrestles kind of score you points. Giving up those opens and the duels kind of hurt us. But, I think today, and looking at our lineup, we filled a couple more spots. So we're only giving up, 3 opens now as opposed to the 4 before. Devin Tipsword came in the lineup for us. He's been a senior, and so it's good to have him on our squad, especially during these duels. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to the day. I'm thinking, we're going to have a successful day. We got some kids that'll hopefully, who have been taking some lumps and some tough matches, can go out and get back on track and get some wins for them, get their confidence going. So, yeah, it should be a good day for us. I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully we can bring home a team title.
Yeah, we'll hope to hear the news of that happening this evening. Coach, we really do appreciate your time. Best of luck at Marion County, and then a Merry Christmas and maybe a little break for you and the guys before getting back to it in the new year.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot. And, yeah, like I said, we'll keep you updated on the day, and hopefully it all goes well. And I really want to give a shout-out to my parents, of my wrestling team. They are an amazing group of parents. I can't, thank them enough for all that they've done, and all the workers, the wrestlerettes, and all the people that helped with our invitational last weekend to make it go so smoothly. It was amazing to have that big of a tournament run as smooth as it did, and just, all the support we get is great. So definitely want to give them a shout out, and I appreciate your time.
It does take a village, and it's a pretty good village you have to work with at the group around you, Coach. Again, Merry Christmas, and we'll keep everybody updated on what's happening there in Marion County.
All right, thanks. Merry Christmas to you.
Back with more at halftime next.
Take control of your farm with Base Station 3 from Valley Irrigation. Base Station 3 is the most state-of-the-art irrigation management system available, giving you unprecedented control over your operation. Manage all of your irrigation equipment anytime, anywhere. Experience the innovation and reliability you expect from Valley.
See Republican Valley Irrigation or call 632-5588.
Farmway Co-op invites members to attend one of the 4 year-end wrap-up grower events to gather information to help you succeed in 2016. End-of-year contracting will also be available on-site. Year-end wrap-up events take place in Lincoln, Belleville, Beloit, and Clay Center throughout December. Contact your Farmway location or visit farmwaycoop.com for details.
Farmway Co-op, your partner in growth.
33-14, Wamego the lead of 19 points as the second half is not far away. Big halftime taking place. All kinds of activities going on. The drill team performed with the little kid slam jam, and the guy you know fairly well, the freak Jace Casper, was as part of the halftime shootout. So what's happening?
Now if anybody questions why he doesn't play basketball, now you know.
33-14 is the halftime score. 14 points for Dylan Blaine. 8 points from Sean Nordberg leads the way for the Red Raiders. 6 points from Lane Libby on 2 threes, the Tiger leading score. And right now it's a matter of keeping things a little bit in check if you're the Tigers. And chip away, sure, but speaking of chippies, you got to start making those, man. They really struggle with some shots that were down inside the lane.
Yeah, they did really struggle with that. And, I mean, it's just been the difference in the ball game now. Wamego lights it up for three-point range. We watched Beloit do that.
Right.
I thought they were the only team that did that in the state, but Wamego really lights it up.
They love to shoot it from out beyond the three.
Yeah, and but like you said, Clay Center's had some looks underneath, and it's not like they were defended real well. They were at times, but still, you got to be able to go up and down with those shots. They're just not 3 of 19 from inside the three-point range, so that's not good. That's what you got to work on.
It is tough. Tigers trail it 33-14. Stay with us. Second half is on the way next.
Everyone likes shopping for gifts, but not everyone likes to go from store to store searching for the right thing. Bring your list to Patterson Health Mart and you'll have all the names checked off in just one stop. Candles and photo frames, electronics, toys for girls, toys for boys, knickknacks, gift sacks, video games, headphones, jewelry, plush animals, and homemade fudge. Fudge? Oh yeah, that's for me. Don't forget the batteries at Patterson Health Mart in Clay Center.
Central Valley Ag Pro Edge Risk Management for grain producers. Year-round planning.
We work one-on-one with producers to help them build and devise marketing plans with your own consumer consultant, very specific to your operation.
CVA Pro Edge sales manager Luke Beckman factors in all variables.
Land cost, what's our investment in fertility, and what does the market present as far as opportunities.
Full service, agronomy, supplies, and Pro Edge marketing. Contact Central Valley Ag.
Where the customer comes first.
33-14, just about set for the second half to get going. Tigers still in the huddle. Wamego was out early from the halftime chat, and there was all the festivities going on, so they sat in the stands and watched for a little bit, and then the Tigers out later on. Wamego out on the floor right now, ready to go, and the Tigers break their huddle.
Wamego, not a lot to work on. They weren't really shooting lights out, but they had a lot more looks than Clay Center did. 15 shots from the three-point range, and a lot of those were uncontested.
Tigers open up with the basketball. Into the backcourt it goes to Cade Wallace, who will bring it across. Right deep, Caleb Siebold. Lane Libby has it now on the wing right, and outside it goes to Siebold. Caleb crosses over, spins, now works left off the screen from Rosine. Outside it comes to Libby. The top of the key is Wallace. Left to Libby. Lane's hit 2 threes in the game. Altheiser's had some looks at three, just hasn't gotten her to go down. Rosine, great, quick first step. There's a finish inside. Quick draw has 4 points.
Great start, great feed into Rosine, and Rosine breaks quick, caught his defender off guard.
Lead is 17, 33-16. Wamego with their first second-half offensive possession. Rowden kicks it outside to Matt Keller. He will stop. Now out deep to Dylan Blaine with Wallace on him. Blaine kick out to the corner. Nordberg for three, short. Rebound, Rosine, great position inside. And the Tigers have it back down by 17. Scored the second half's first bucket. Now they have possession again. Wallace in the corner. Great look for a three ball. Bam! Murph knocks it in. He's got 5, and suddenly the lead is down to 14.
Chip away at it.
5 straight unanswered to begin the half. Here's Rowden. Patrick calling for it inside. Now Rowden, little shake and bake. Fall away jumper in the lane. No. Rebound batted around. Patrick has it. His shot up and good off glass. He has 4, the 6'5 senior. Down court quickly. Libby attacks against Patrick. Hangs in the lane, puts it up, short. Rebound Norberg, and a foul called on the Tigers on the reach. Either Rosine or Stiebel, both were in the area. Good drive by Lane that time, but got himself underneath the basket and just didn't have an angle to put the shot up really.
Yeah, just got himself into a bad position and couldn't really get out of it. Didn't have much of a choice. He had to go up with it.
Caleb Siebold will pick up that foul, his first. Anthony Atkinson inking into the game as Altizer comes to the sideline. I think he has to come out. He see him favoring that right ankle, it looks, or right leg, it looks like. Dylan Blaine, kick to the corner. Keller makes the three. Stiebold out there quickly. Back to Blaine with Wallace on him. Fakes the three ball. Now to the top of the key goes to Keller. They lob to the paint for Patrick. Drop step and a wild shot, no good. Rebound comes away to Atkinson inking. Anthony will bring it himself. 35-19. Stiebold bumped out of bounds by Matt Keller, and the foul called against Wamego, their first of the half. And the basketball stays with Clay Center on the sideline.
Atkinson Enneking is having a really good game. He's playing up around the rim. He's blocking shots, playing good defense.
He looked the most comfortable early in the game.
Yeah,
the Tigers, it seemed like to me. Wallace out to Stiebold. Caleb now to Anthony. 5:55 to go, third quarter. Tigers trailing 35-19. Skip pass. Libby was looking for Rosine, who wasn't looking for the pass.
No, he was just miscommunication on both ends.
So the turnover gives it back to the Red Raiders. Tigers have 6 from Libby, 5 from Wallace, leading the way in scoring. Here's a drive by Rowden. Kick out to the corner, Norberg. Stiebold on him. To the post, he comes inside to Patrick. His shot strong. Rebound again. Atkinson indicates 3-on-2 numbers going the other direction. Great bounce pass for Stiebold, and he just lost control of the basketball as he was taking it up. Great speed. Caleb was going strong, and the ball just slipped out of his hand.
Oh, he did.
Went toward the glass.
What a feed from Atkinson Enneking, though.
5.5 to go. Stiebold nearly took it back. The one-man press in the backcourt. Now Blaine has it against Wallace, and a foul is going to be called. Cade and Caleb both in the area.
Take your pick. That'll go on.
They will call it. Cade Wallace picks up the foul.
Well, I can't be a basketball ref. I would have gave it to Caleb.
The second on Cade. Third quarter action. Tigers trailing by 16. They were down by 19 at the half. Cut it to 14. Now here's Blaine for 3 in the corner, and he was able to lose the defender and rise up. He has 17 now in the contest. He can really stroke it. Lead back to 19, 38-19. Here's Cade Wallace, wing right, outside to Atkinson Inniking. Now Rosine again, the quick first step. Quick draw with a quick first step, has 6-4 here in the quarter, and it's 38-21. Blaine the other direction, off the screen. Hesitation move, stops at the elbow. Tip pass, Libby. Tipped it again, ball loose. Tigers and Red Raiders diving after it. Great hustle, and now a little resistance from Libby and Rowden, taking offense to the play. 3 players diving in there. The official diving in on top as well. I still haven't seen a call. We're going to get a jump ball. Libby and one other Tiger dove in with Rowden. Then Libby and Rowden really tied it up and kind of mixed it up a little bit. The official jumped in on top, held Libby on the ground while Rowden jumped off, and then the jump ball call. And now Rowden's still complaining to the official.
That's a couple of times he's done that in this game. They're really letting him get away with quite a bit.
38-21, Wamego the lead by 17. 4:44 remains third quarter. Dylan Blaine to the corner left. Little backdoor move by Keller. Shot missed. Rebound tipped around. Comes out. Rowden at the point. 3 ball is strong. Rebound inside. That's going to be a foul on Nordberg going over the top of Lane Libby. 38-21 ball game. Tigers by 17. 4:32 to go third quarter. Trailing by 17. The Tigers trying to keep chipping away here.
Well, that's just what you have to do at this. And you can't lose control of yourself either, of your emotions or anything else. You just chip away at the lead, get yourself back in this. Right now, Wamego is getting frustrated with Clay Center.
Nordberg picks up his second foul on the over the back. Here's Seabold. Outside and deep for Atkinson Inniking. His pass toward Morgan Chestnut. Miscommunication is thrown away. 4:17 left here in the third. Tigers with the turnover, and Wamego will bring it the other way. Seabold pressuring in the backcourt. Dylan Blaine takes it toward the lane, hangs in the air, little runner up and good. Gives him 19 now in the game. Atkinson Inniking brings it across. Little hop step, now kicks it out deep for Cade Wallace. Back to Anthony, and around left to Seabold. 3:56 to work here in this third. Chestnut.
Boy, he's having a lot of trouble right now.
Tigers having a little trouble hanging on to the basketball. Seabold did earlier. Chestnut here. Reach and foul now against Keller of Wamego. The Tigers will have it on the baseline. 40-21. The lead stays at 19. That's where it was at halftime. The Tigers have chipped into it, had it down to 14 at one time. The foul on Keller is his third. The sophomore will come out. Cade Wallace will inbound. Looks backside, now gets it to Morgan Chestnut. Ball fake, shot blocked by Patrick, and it comes off to Dylan Blaine. Left sideline, behind the back, Rowden, crosses over. Seabold, great defense. Rowden has to get rid of it. Now to the post, Patrick wide open, leans in the lane, shot is strong, has his own rebound, and now reach and foul will be called on Caleb Seabold before the shot. 3:31 to work, third period. 40-21, Tigers down. Wamego will have it on the baseline. All ties are back in. Remember, left favoring, it looked like to me, the left leg. We'll keep an eye and see if he's moving all right.
Okay, now looks like he's moving all right.
Lob inbounds for Dylan Blaine out beyond the three-point line. He's guarded by Cade Wallace. Left and deep. They lob it low to Patrick, and a foul is going to be called inside. Morgan Chestnut, Bryce Patrick battling, and they get Morgan Chestnut on the hold that time. The basketball goes out of bounds to Wamego. Be the second on Chestnut. Ball lobbed in. Atkinson Inniking, good defense. Libby down court, had some numbers and couldn't get control, so gives it outside to Atkinson Inniking. Good screen from Chestnut, and the Ant-Man knocks it in. That's all Morgan Chestnut down low, blocking for the sophomore to go in strong and drop it home. 40-23, Tigers down by 17, 3:08 to work, third quarter. Here in the Den when we come back.
What happened?
This house is too small.
So let's buy a new house.
But we can't afford a new house. Money doesn't grow on trees.
That's why we'll go to United Bank and Trust. I heard they have low mortgage rates that are affordable for everyone.
Well, then let's go right now.
Stop and see me, Maria Fitzemeyer,
or me, Carla Sweet, at United Bank and Trust to talk about getting your new home loan process started.
or visit us online at ubankonline.com. United Bank and Trust, banking for your way of life.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The feel of the magic the season brings is in the air, and so is the fresh scent of pine trees. Ray's Apple Market has an assortment of the hardy Scotch pine trees available for Christmas. Stop by and pick out your tree to trim with your favorite decorations, lights, and garland. From slender and elegant to round and jolly, there's a variety of sizes to choose from. Continue the tradition of having a live Scotch pine tree this year. The perfect tree is waiting for you to take home today from Ray's Apple Market.
40-23, a little chippy here in the third quarter, to say the least. 3 minutes left. Wamego with a 17-point lead into basketball. Dylan Blaine, what a great give inside for Nordberg, who now has 10 in the game. The Tigers trail again by 19. Altizer in the game up the court against Rowden. Crosses over, gets by him into the paint. Drops it down low. Chestnut strong, and Patrick May has got a piece of it. Down court will come Nordberg with the basketball. Great dribble and drive and draw that dish for Altizer. Just couldn't get the finish from Morgan Chestnut. Great hustle from Bryce Patrick. He had it missed inside, the rebound out of bounds, and he was able to leaf out and save it off of Lane Libby. So it stays with the Red Raiders on the baseline. Lobbed out deep. Now Rowden has it against Altizer. Corner right, Liebert. Got it, Dylan Blaine. Atkinson Inniking drawing the assignment defensively. Blaine step back, can't get the shot away. Inside the paint comes Patrick. Dump down low, it's taken away by Lane Libby. Down court for Altizer over the top and just overthrown.
That's probably one I think Lane would like to have back.
42-23, wanting to get a lay-in for Altizer down court. It just was overthrown.
And he's not moving real well. I don't think he's
not the same.
Quite 100%.
We do know that Clay Center Tigers lost to Minneapolis in their duel in the semifinals at the Marion County Duels. Chanute is who they're facing now for third place. We'll have individual results, if not tonight. Certainly, we'll get those completely for you on the Monday morning on Sports. I would imagine we might get a few results in before this evening's over. 42-23, and the Tiger Wrestlers are at Marion County and facing Chanute now for third place at that tournament. One-day duels tournament. Nordberg has it for Wamego. He works it right on the wing. Dylan Blaine. And the three-pointer good. Atkinson Inniking was lurking, and Blaine still able to stroke it in. He's got 22. Now the lead out to 22 points for the Red Raiders. Here's Rosine. Ball fake. Working in against Patrick. Turn, spin. Muscled out of there. Foul called. 2 shots coming for quick draw Rosine. He has 6 in the game. And we'll get 2 free throws coming here.
How much fun is Ethan Rosine to watch? I've told people for years, he played football for 3 years for me and was probably never going to play beyond that. One of the most coachable kids I've ever been around.
Yeah, I believe it. 45-23 ball game. Rosine at the stripe. This is on the first of the 2 free throws. He's 0 for 2 at the line. That's not typical. 68% for the year.
He works so hard at improving his game, and it shows.
Yeah, he worked a ton in the offseason. Continues to develop. Rosine, second free throw is in. He's got 7 now to lead the Tigers in scoring.
So much fun to be around. Believe it or not, he played offensive line for me.
Here's a drive down low by Ebert, cut off by Libby. To Nordberg. Quick jumper off glass, no. Long rebound. Nordberg gets it back, drives it, and finishes inside. He has 12. 47-24. Tigers trail by 23. Wallace down court. Libby fakes the 3, steps toward the paint, all the way to the glass, hangs in the air and drops it in. Libby has 8. The lead is 21 for the Red Raiders with 1:14 to go third period. Dylan Blaine crosses over behind the back, step back 2 ball, rims off. Rebound. Libby battling inside. He is tied up with Michael Bryan. Bodies to the floor. The arrow on the jump ball goes to the Tigers. 1:06 to work here in the third. Basketball belongs to Clay Center. Libby, Wallace, Altizer, Rosine, Atkinson, Inniking on the floor. 1 minute left, third period. Dalton Altizer starts left, moves back right, trying to get it to the post, does so to Rosine. Crowd gathered there. Atkinson, Inniking for three, strong. Rebound weak side, Nordberg. Here's Blaine down court. Ebert attacks, cross paint. Follow-away jumper on the baseline from Proctor, no good. The rebound off to Lane Libby. Down court, Atkinson, Inniking. He'll attack left side. Tried to wrap around, pass it. Foul called on the floor. Basketball out of bounds to the Tigers. 34 seconds left, third period.
Atkinson, Inniking, I know he's fast. He is extremely quick.
Oh, yeah. He's going to be fun to watch. Coach last week made the note that he's a 15-year-old sophomore. Sometimes they forget about that. Here's off the inbounds. Great play drawn up, and Atkinson, Inniking drops it in. He has 6 now. 47-28. Tigers back within 19. They played Wamego even through this quarter thus far after trailing by 19 at halftime. There's a drive from Ebert. He hangs in the air and kisses it off glass. And the bucket good for Justin Ebert. He has 4. Wallace fakes 3 to Altizer with 8 seconds. High post, Rosine. Ethan double-teamed outside the Libby with 3, with 2, with 1. Libby will attack. Hangs. He's bumped. Won't get the shot, does get the foul, and Lane Libby's headed to the stripe to shoot 2.
It was a nice decision by Lane Libby to not pop that 3 and try to take that open shot. He's either going to drive it all the way or he's going to get fouled.
Exactly. And he even got the shot up off the glass, had a chance at least to see something bounce in. And the third foul on Nordberg on the play. Libby gets the first to roll in. His first free throw attempt tonight, he shoots at 65% from the line on the season. He now has 8 points in the game. 9 points for Libby. And for the second straight game, he's in double digits at 16 on Tuesday. Long down court pass that hits nobody. Clay Center's going to have a chance to throw this up and let somebody tip at it at the buzzer, trailing by 19. In fact, they're going to call a timeout. Coach Williams wants to draw something up with 0.6 on the clock. 49-30, timeout right before the quarter break. We'll stay we'll be back right here in the den after this.
Add big flavor to your next get-together with Subway Catering, featuring good-to-go boxed meals with a side and freshly baked cookie, crowd-pleasing giant subs, and piled-high sandwich platters overflowing with flavorific choices. All made the way you say with everything you love. Subway Catering is simple, satisfying with something for everyone. A great value for any budget. Visit Subway.com to order and let us take care of any occasion. Subway, cater fresh.
Some catering orders may require 24-hour advance notice.
Bring your keychain to Wall Street Value and buy 2 pine trees and decorated planters and get a free pine tree of equal or lesser value. These trees are potted in beautiful little planters and can be moved outdoors when they get bigger. If only kids worked that way. Fire Log 4-packs by Yankee Candle are only $15.99. And we have lots of gift ideas in the small appliance department and some toys too, so stop in at Wall's True Value, open 7 days a week in beautiful downtown Clay Center.
49-30, 0.6 on the clock. Coach Williams with the timeout before the quarter break, 0.6 seconds. See if they can find a way to get something in the hole before the buzzer sounds. Cade Wallace will inbound. They lob it for Atkinson. Inniking just a bit too tall for him to go get. Headed to the fourth. Tigers trail 19 when we come back.
At Oldie Seed, we take pride in bringing our family of growers the latest seed technology, like our Liberty Link soybeans. Across the country, Liberty Link yielded as well or better than Roundup Ready varieties. And when used with Liberty herbicide, you can control hard-to-kill weeds that have been glyphosate resistant. This season, if you want to give your fields a big wildcat first down, plant a Liberty Link soybean variety from Oldie Seed, proud sponsor of Kansas State football.
Get more than propane when Propane Central delivers. Get a free gas system check, payment plans to fit any budget, and flexible delivery options. You can also earn free gas with their generous customer referral program. Just another way, Propane Central offers the best value in propane.
Propane Central, need a renovator and friend.
49-30, Tigers play Wamego even through the third period. They were down 19 at the half. They got it to 14 at one time, then fell behind by as many as 23 and right back where they were to begin the second half.
Yeah, pretty good quarter. I got a little bit chippy. The officials lost control of it a little bit, but still, Clay Center came out in that third quarter, and they worked their way back into it, again, a little at a time.
It'll be Wamego's possession to start. They get it into Matt Keller. Caleb Seabold made it tough to get it in bounds, but they did find him in the front court. Now he pressures. 5 count is on, and Keller just gets rid of it to Dylan Blaine outside. Now they drop it down low, taken away by Atkinson Enneking. Off to the races against Nordberg, who has 3 fouls. They can score, and a chance at a 3-point play for the Ant-Man. Atkinson Enneking took it the length of the floor. Nordberg, I mentioned, as Anthony was going up, 3 fouls, and he went ahead and went after him. Didn't go after him to stop the shot, but he got in the way enough to have contact. He picks up his 4th.
Yeah, that's not a great foul by Nordberg. I mean, there comes a time where you just have to back off. You create enough interference, I guess, to maybe throw the shot off, but he just got into him too much.
Atkinson Enneking buries the free throw, and all of a sudden, Anthony has 9 points in this game, and the lead's down to 16, 49-33. Tigers not going away. Here's a drive by Blaine. Shovel down low. That's out of bounds off Wamego. Tigers get it back. So Clay Center with possession and a chance to shift a little bit more off the lead of Wamego. Chestnut kicks it out deep to Seabold. 7.5 left here in this ball game. The Tigers with the basketball down by 16. Here's Chestnut. He attacks against Patrick. Takes it up. He's fouled. He's stepping to the line. Big Mo takes it strong, and he's got a chance to shoot 2 at the stripe here and cut into a 16-point lead. Morgan Chestnut will shoot 2. That is the 3rd foul now on Bryce Patrick. Morgan unable to connect on the free throw. 49-30 as we started this quarter. Now 49-33 after the 3-point play put in by Atkinson Enneking on the transition play, and now Chestnut cuts the lead down to 15. 49-34. Here's Rowden left wing and deep. Dylan Blaine in the paint. His shot off glass, no. Gets his own rebound. Tipped up and good, and a chance at a 3-point play. Dylan Blaine now with 24 and a chance to add to it at the stripe. And that was some kind of play. He missed really a tough shot. Then got the tip in while being fouled to go home.
Yeah, that's just a great play by Dylan Blaine. The junior went up strong and just stayed. And a lot of times you'll see guys go up strong and pull that down two-handed and then try to go back up. He just pulled it right out of the air and went right back up with it. A good play by Blaine.
He's got a chance here to old-fashioned 3. 51-34, the lead back to 17 and make it 18. And now 25 in the contest for Blaine. Basically half of the Red Raider points. Cade Wallace, good crossover to the paint against Patrick, who's got the 3 fouls.
Oh, what a play.
Murph Wallace finishes it inside. 52-36, Tigers again within 16.
Smooth, Murph.
And Bryce Patrick really hand-tied a little bit with the 3 fouls. Didn't want to pick up a 4th. Here's Blaine. And we got a foul on Atkinson Enneking trying to stop the drive that time of Dylan Blaine. Foul called on Anthony, and it'll be out of bounds to Wamego on the baseline. Red Raiders lining up for a free throw, and it's a bonus.
It is
not on the shot, but it will be a bonus.
Atkinson Enneking just got a little tied up and lost his footing, and then tried to recover by reaching out. In the process, grabbed a hold of Blaine.
Front into the 1-and-1 for Blaine is rimming in. 26 now in the game. Knew he was dangerous, could score from anywhere, and he has certainly done that tonight.
Yeah.
3 for 3 now at the line. The lead is 17. And misses on the second. Atkinson Enneking way in the air for the board. Brings it down the court. They're going to get him for the carry outside. Tried that hop skip. Get the defender to come at him, and he just palmed the basketball.
Well, he brings it into his body almost and kind of carried it with his hip. Boy, he's played well tonight. He's been fun to watch.
He'll come out for a break as Ethan Rosine is back in. 6:40 remains in the ball game. Tigers down by 17. Matt Keller with the basketball, and he walks with it. The one-man press, Caleb Seabold. He can press anyone, anywhere.
Yeah, he can. Caleb's fun to watch, too. Caleb looks out of control most 90% of the time he's on the field, or on the court, but he's not.
Basketball belongs to the Tigers after Siebold forces the turnover.
Great cross-country runner. Another football player of mine that was really good.
Had to convert to cross-country. There's a pass inside. Rosine to Lively, strong, weak side board, and Lane just couldn't quite come up with it. It seems like the ball's slick tonight for the Tigers.
Yeah, it really is. It's trouble.
And stick him. 53-36. Keller out top to Rowden. They'll work it left off the screen, left alone for two, and it's short. Long rebound. Cade Wallace has it. 6 minutes to work. Tigers with possession, down by 17. Altizer, three-pointer. Left corner is good. Dalton Altizer drills it, and you've got a 14-point game again. The Tigers right back in this thing.
Dalton's had some looks, and if he gets enough, he'll start to hit.
Someone's Blaine out top. Left corner, Keller into the paint for Ebert. Back outside, Keller, three ball to answer, and does. Matt Keller, the sophomore, his second three ball of the game. Now Lane Lively attacks, right wing, stops to Rosine. Free throw line, good ball fake. The drive, no. Siebold keeps the rebound alive.
Boy,
now it's knocked out of the paint. That'll be Tiger basketball.
Wow.
Well, I tell you, a lot of contact is what Flip said, in case you missed his thoughts. But a lot of contact with Bryce Patrick in the area, which would have been his fourth.
Yeah, no doubt.
Here's Altizer to the paint, trying to go to Rosine, and just overthrown. So the Tigers turn it over, down 56-39. Dylan Blaine kicks it out to Rowden. Keller wide open for three, hit his last one, misses here. Rebound to Cade Wallace. Down court comes Siebold, attacking, kick out left corner, three ball. Lane Lively knocks another one home. And again, the Tigers within 14. Coach Kelly Williams begging for a timeout, and the official did not hear him. 56-42. Wamego will bring it down the court with 4:52 to work. Rowden has it, left wing and deep against Altizer. Outside to Keller. Siebold pressuring there. Now he's picked up his dribble. To Patrick inside. Shuffles, gets in the lane, can't get it down. Rebound, though, to Rowden. To the corner goes to Dylan Blaine. 26 tonight in this ball game. Kick across, taken by Lively. Lane Lively, nobody's going to catch him. Length of the floor, lay it. Yes! And the Tigers are within 12. Coach Kelly Williams again asking for the TO and gets it. Play Center's back within a dozen here. 56-44, still 4:24 left in your fourth quarter. Stay with us. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on KCLY.
An old battery can stop you cold. If you're not sure your battery has the power you need to get through another season, it's better to be safe than sorry. Stop in at Hanson Ford and get a Motorcraft tested tough battery. Plus, get a $25 mail-in rebate with the purchase of a Motorcraft battery now through December 31st at Hanson Ford. Motorcraft batteries provide dependable power for today's high-technology vehicles across a wide range of conditions. See Hanson Ford of Clay Center. Ford, go further.
I was straightening my office when...
Paper! I got your paper!
What in the world?
A whole truckload of premium 96 bright multi-purpose paper.
Paper?
Where do you want it?
Oh my. We'll have to have a sale on this. Normally it's $45.95 per carton, but I'm thinking $39.95 for all this. $37.95 for 10 cartons or more.
Look, buddy, I don't care what you sell it for. I just need it off my truck.
For the best prices on paper we've had in a long time, come see us at Central Office Service and Supply in Clay Center.
Basketball belongs to Wamego out of the Tiger timeout. They've got the lead down to 12 and now on defense. Rowden, right wing, out top to Blaine. Ball fakes the three, now steps back and airballs one short. Unlikely to see Dylan Blaine shoot one short that much. But the Tigers now within 12 and with the basketball. Down court is Caleb Siebold. Attacks with a dribble to the lane and a foul's called. He'll step to the line for a 1-and-1. Big opportunity with clock stopped to add points and get a little bit closer here, Flip.
I wonder if Dylan Blaine has ever shot an air ball in his life. Wow, as good as he is from out there.
Big-time head and shoulder fake, then stepped with the dribble to his left and pulled the trigger and left it short. Siebold at the strike, misses on the free throw, and a rebound away to Dylan Blaine. So the Tigers back defensively, trailing by 12. Here's Rowden. Drop off inside. Ebert shot up. No good. Rebound battled for. They're going to get Atkinson anything over the top, trying to keep the ball alive inside after Ebert had missed a chippy and then got his own rebound. The basketball will be at the stripe for a 1-and-1 now for Wamego.
Anthony a little out of control there on that rebound attempt.
Trying to make something happen. Yeah. Picks up his 4th foul on the play. At the stripe, front end of the 1-and-1 is good by Justin Ebert. He has 5 points now in the game. One more free throw coming. The lead 13 for the Red Raiders. Second free throw up. This one rims off. Rebound. Atkinson Inike. He will bring it himself in the backcourt against Rowden. Now brings it through the timeline with the left. Spins right toward the lane. Hangs in the air. Shot off glass strong. Long rebound. Tipped around into the baseline. Out of bounds off of the Tigers. Caleb Siebold the last to touch it. 57-44. Atkinson Inike will come off. Tigers looking to full court pressure. Altheiser's back in the game. 3:32 remain. Pass in the full court pressure. Matt Keller up the right sideline. Lobs it down court to Rowden. He shovels it off inside the Blaine. Further down low to Nordberg, and he misses and then commits his 5th foul.
There you go. That's 5.
Rosine has position inside. Nordberg went right over the top and picks up his 5th foul.
Well, that's a pretty easy call.
So it'll be free throws at the other end now for the Tigers. And this will be a 2 free throw opportunity. It's a double bonus.
He was way out of position to even attempt to go up for that rebound. That's an easy call for the official on his 5th foul.
Rosine was boxing out. It was actually Lane Libby.
I think they're discussing that right now.
The officials double checking. Lane said, no, it was me. Of course he would say that. Well, of course.
And Ethan saying, no, it's me.
That's right. Both want to shoot. Libby's first free throw is rolling in. That hung around there a long time before finding the bottom. And Lane now with 15 tonight. 14, correction. One more free throw coming. Second one misses. Rebound off to Dylan Blaine, and he walks with the basketball. Blaine came down in a crowd. Rosine, Siebold, both in the area. Blaine falls to the floor battling, and it's going to be Clay Center's basketball out of bounds. And Wamego does not like the call, and I understand.
Well, I understand, too.
There was contact, and he fell to the floor. Now we've got a technical on Rowley.
Boy, he's done it all night, Rocky.
Landis Rowden has been in the ear of the official quite often. And this time, as he has a smirk on his face coming off to the sideline.
Says something again. And he got him again.
Tap him again. He's done.
Woo! He's done.
And Coach Hemphill said you should be done. I just read his lips.
Exactly. You should be. He's in his face. That's exactly where he should be.
Coach Hemphill letting him hear it. And now the Tigers with 2 technical fouls and flip. We got 3:20 left to go in this game. And this thing could get really, really interesting.
And that's exactly what Coach Hemphill is saying. He said, this is too tight of a game.
Tigers have battled and clawed. We get 4 free throws coming for Cade Wallace. And a 12-point ball game. I'm not a real smart man, Flip, but if he makes all 4, we're down to single digits.
No doubt.
At 8. The first one rolls in. So 2 technical fouls against Landis Rowden. Wallace made the first, misses the second. Still gets 2 more coming. 57-46. It's an 11-point game. It was a 19-point Wamego lead beginning this 4th quarter. Wallace buries another. Wow. Leads down to 10, and Clay Center will get the basketball back. 57-47. Wallace hits 3 out of 4. We got a 9-point ball game. And Clay Center will have possession. And the Tiger fans, something to really get loud about right now. Cade Wallace in the backcourt. 57-48. Clay Center down by 9. 3:15 to go in this contest. Siebold, left wing. Holds outside. Now gets it off to Altizer at this point. Backs it out. Screen from Rosine. Tried to drop it in low and thrown away. Taken by Matt Keller. Tigers back defensively now. Under 3 minutes to go. Clay Center within 9. Pass outside for Dylan Blaine. And Wamego going to work offense. Coach Hemphill, you can see on the sideline saying, move it, move it. And they'll make the Tigers. No, one-man press. Caleb Siebold, the steal, the run-out. The lane is good. Siebold has cut the lead to 7. And a timeout taken on the Tiger sideline. 2:39 left, fourth quarter. It's 57-50. Play Center within 7 when we come back.
Shop small, shop convenient. Add to that friendly and fun. In other words, shop Clay Center. Hi, this is Maribeth Connor. The Citizens National Bank is proud of our retail district. As our way to encourage local shopping, we are happy to offer gift cards and citywide gift certificates, which can be purchased in any dollar amount. They make a perfect gift for stocking stuffers for all ages. Let us help you at the Citizens National Bank in downtown Clay Center to shop small, shop convenient, shop Clay Center. Member FDIC.
A message from Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement in Concordia. Brutal winter days will be here sooner than you think. Is your home properly insulated to keep the cold outside and keep your energy bills affordable? If not, Geisler Roofing offers several different solutions, including spray foam insulation. At Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, we've got you covered.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, we've got you covered.
57-50. Tigers full court pressing. Caleb Siebold, the steal last time, all on his own, the one-man press, and the bucket cuts it to 7. 2:33 left in this ball game. Deep right wing is Ebert. Outside to Keller. Lively, the steal. Siebold, the run out again. Blaine trying to catch him. The lay-in strong. Foul called. Clock stopped. Dylan Blaine the foul. Caleb Siebold will shoot 2. Blaine, pretty impressive. He could even catch Siebold to foul him. Caleb Siebold like a freight train 2 times down the court. And now a timeout's going to be taken by the Red Raiders sideline. Caleb Siebold has 2 free throws coming to cut in to a 7-point lead. 2:21 still to go in the Den. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on 100.9.
Did you know that high school students who play sports are also likely to excel in academics? That shouldn't be a surprise. The values of self-motivation, determination, and hard work, especially when the going gets tough, result in success both on the court and in the classroom. I'm Brett Hupka with Clay County National Bank, and we're proud to support our student athletes as they gain skills in both leadership and teamwork. Our best to the Tigers from Clay County National Bank, member FDIC.
$57-50. Clay Center Tigers, Cliff Casper, have put themselves back in this ball game, and in a big way now, if Caleb Siebold can somehow find a way to knock 2 free throws down.
Well, I'll tell you what, Rocky, I was going to say at about 3.5 minutes that regardless of what happens in this game, Coach Kelly Williams and his Tigers are going to be able to take a lot out of this second half. They have worked their way back in this and did not quit fighting, and that's what you take out of this, and they played well in the second half.
By the way, an update, Tiger Wrestling, they have lost to Chanute, so it's a 4th-place finish, 51-24 in the duel against Chanute. The Tigers take that loss, but a really good week for Clay Center going into their break. Siebold at the line, buries the first. Siebold has 5. The lead is down to 6. There's still 2:21 left in this game. One more free throw coming. Senior for the Tigers. Buries them both. 4 straight points from Siebold. 1 on a run-out lay-in. Here on the 2 free throws on the foul. It's 57-52. Dylan Blaine down court. Tigers on the floor. Wallace. Rosine and a near steal by Wallace. Blaine able to get it back. Now Keller. Again, the Tigers on the court. Wallace, Siebold, Rosine, Libby, and Atkinson Inniking. Here's Ebert left and deep. Wamego playing without Nordberg, who was fouled out. And then Landis Rowden was technical out. He drew 2 technical fouls. Libby twice has been a little bit staggered. Now the shot inside by Patrick, no good. Rebound to Rosine. 1:41 left. The Tigers within 5 and with the basketball. Atkinson Inniking drives, kick out, Siebold, left wing. Needs help, gets it outside now to Wallace. Around right it comes to Libby. He turns, spins, kick out. Cade Wallace takes on the 3. Backs it out, had a look, didn't take it. 5-point ball game. Tigers looking for a bucket. Siebold left wing. Looks low, not there. Now to Wallace. Around right to Rosine against Patrick. Goes up, bumped, out of bounds. They'll give it to Clay Center. No foul called. Tigers keep possession. 57-52. Official says play on. No foul called, but they'll keep the basketball on Clay Center's end. Now Stevold drives. No. Rosine, reverse lay-in. Foul call. 2 free throws coming for the Tigers team here. 57-52, a minute 8 to work. Rosine, a chance to cut the lead down to a single possession. Rosine with 7 points in the ball game. 2 free throws coming. Foul called on Bryce Patrick, his fourth. First free throw from the senior. It's strong from Rosine. One more coming. 57-52. Rosine, one more charity. To cut it to a 4-point ball game. And he does it. Rosine has 8. The lead is 57-53. Full court pressure. 1 minute, 5 seconds left. Tigers down by 4. Dylan Blaine down the court. Screen set. And now we've got a foul on Wallace. It'll be free throws coming here for the Red Raiders. 57-53. 58 seconds left to work. Wallace picks up his 3rd foul on the reach-in, and Dylan Blaine, not the guy you necessarily want to foul to put at the stripe, but he'll shoot 2. Got to stop the clock at some point.
Yeah, you got it. Take your pick. You got to throw somebody up there. But
it is a 1-and-1, and the front end is good.
Blaine may be the last guy that you want to foul, but that's who they're going to get the ball to. They're going to put the ball in his hands as quick as they can.
He has 27 now in this ball game.
He's a player.
Blaine with the second free throw on its way. This one's also good. And the lead is back to 6. Caleb Seabold, front court. And the official calling a timeout because the clock had not started after it was inbounded. And so the official talking to the scores table. First, he's got to settle down the Wamego crowd before he can talk to
somebody in the crowd. Got his attention.
59-53. 58 seconds left to go in the ball game. The Tigers down by 6. They're going to find out. They take some time off. I would imagine they will.
They're about going to have to. They just didn't get it started. There we go.
They're going to run it down to 56.2. And Caleb Seabold can certainly catch and run half the court in 2 seconds. I can tell you that much. So probably a fair amount of time. 56.2 to work. 59-53. All ties are into Atkinson and King. Tigers down 6 with the basketball, needing a bucket. Time certainly of the essence. Wallace way downtown 3, just rims off.
Boy, that's one funny.
Outlet pass to Blaine in the backcourt. Works his way up the court. Now to Keller. He'll back it out to run clock. 36 to work. Wamego with it. To the corner left is Ebert. Now they get it outside to Jason Ebert, and a foul called against the Tigers will give 2 free throws again to the Red Raiders. 59-53. A 19-point ball game became a 4-point game, and now at 6, Wamego back at the stripe with 29.5 seconds left. 2 free throws as both teams are in the double bonus. First one left short, so still a 2-possession game right now on 2 3-pointers. Jason Ebert, 0 for 3 now from the line, has one more charity coming here. This one up, and this one's strong. Long rebound to Livy. Lane in the backcourt, stops, needs help to Altizer, 25 to work. Coach Kelly Williams gets the timeout called with 23.5 to go, and Clay Center down 6 here at home to Wamego. Stay with us. We're back right after this.
Farmway Co-op invites members to attend one of the 4 year-end wrap-up grower events to gather information to help you succeed in 2016. End-of-year contracting will also be available on-site. Year-end wrap-up events take place in Lincoln, Belleville, Beloit, and Clay Center throughout December. Contact your Farmway location or visit farmwaycoop.com for details.
Farmway Co-op, your partner in growth.
Every major construction project uses concrete in one form or another. From residential driveways to basements, patios, and curbs, Midwest Products make great use of their ready-mix concrete. They operate 4 state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, Lynn, and Washington to meet the needs of residential, commercial, or farm-related projects. Livestock slats, feed bunks, landscape rock, and more are all available from Midwest Products. Give them a call for all your jobs that require ready-mix concrete. 800-371-2252.
59-53, Tigers with a basketball down 6. The lob down low. Rosine wide open inside. Tried to draw a foul. Gets the bucket to roll. It's a 4-point game. Anthony Atkinson Enneking, the steal. The shot is strong. Rebound, Wallace. Rosine, two-pointer, rattles out. 9 seconds left. And now Patrick with the rebound. And it will be Rosine fouling to stop the clock. What a shot from Rosine. He was trying to get the foul on Patrick and a chance at a three-point play. And then Atkinson Enneking out of nowhere comes up with a steal and threw one up from the corner. If that ball flipped, who knows what could have happened. And then they still got it back. Wallace, a great hustle play, got it to Rosine before eventually the Tigers had the foul to stop the clock in a 4-point game. 8.6 seconds now left. Bryce Patrick to shoot 2. First free throw is rattling off. Patrick with 4 points. First trip to the stripe, 0 for 1 now. Coach Williams and Coach Hemphill know each other extremely well. As I said at the outset, pregame, Kelly was a assistant with Coach Hemphill. Here's Altizer, front court, 6 seconds. Long free ball just off the mark. Battle for the loose ball. And the Tigers trying to foul at the buzzer. The game is going to come to a close.
Yeah.
0's on the clock and a great battle with the Tigers. Ball comes up just short. 59-55 is your final. Wamego gets out of here with the win. 5-0 now on the season. 59-55 is your final. Tremendous battle for the Tigers. We'll have postgame coming your way next.
Hey folks, Bill Rice from the Green Team. We've reduced prices on all of our used and pre-owned vehicles. Here's a couple examples. A 2009 Chevy Avalanche 4-wheel drive with only 85,000 miles and leather seats. Great vehicle. Was $22,995. Now only $20,888. Or how about this? A 2011 Mazda CX-9 all-wheel drive, leather and loaded. Was $25,995. Now only $23,792 at the Green Team.
Everyone likes shopping for gifts, but not everyone likes to go from store to store searching for the right thing. Bring your list to Patterson Health Mart and you'll have all the names checked off in just one stop. Candles and photo frames, electronics, toys for girls, toys for boys, knickknacks, gift sacks, video games, headphones, jewelry, plush animals, and homemade fudge. Fudge? Oh yeah, that's for me. Don't forget the batteries at Patterson Health Mart in Clay Center.
Twin Valley Pulse Internet in Clay Center can handle all your devices without interruption and the fastest speeds in the area. Don't spend your holiday at home watching the wheels spin, waiting for your app to start or your video to load. Get the best from the best. Stop by the Twin Valley office at 618 6th Street in Clay Center to get the fastest speed that beats the competition. No phone line required and no contracts. Twin Valley Pulse, your life infinitely connected.
I was about to close the store when in walked Father Time. Can I help you, sir?
I sure hope so. Can you imagine the record keeping involved with being Father Time? It's daunting. I think I need a new system.
Well, you've come to the right place. Here at Central Office Supply, we have the filing cabinets and storage boxes you need to organize all your records so that everything will be neat and tidy.
Fabulous. I'll take a truckload of each.
A truckload?
Thousands of years of records, my boy. Better make that 2 truckloads of each.
59-55 is the final of this one. Tigers down 19 at halftime, 19 going to the fourth quarter, and then they really made it interesting. They cut it to 14 2 different times, and then they cut it to 12. A couple of technical fouls on top of that. It was inside single digits, and it was anybody's ball game down the stretch.
Well, it was, and I know the Wamego crowd was upset, and there was really some questionable calls there, but Rowden got what he deserved, and we had called him
talking quite a bit.
Quite a bit, and he got one, and then made it worse by getting the second. The one you can probably deal with. He's frustrated. The second one, boy, Coach Troy Hemphill let him have it too, and it allowed Clay Center to get back into it. At that point, the whole game turned, and they got back into it. They had a chance to win it at the end, or at least tie it, and And like we said, regardless of the outcome of this game, you cut a killing into a tight game, and you walk out of here playing a good Wamego team pretty tough.
Yeah, 59-55, a 5-0 Red Raider squad. The Tigers will drop to 2-3. Dylan Blaine, 28 points in this ball game. They don't have his individual effort offensively. They could have been in trouble. Sean Nordberg, before fouling out, had a dozen. 6 points from Matt Keller, 5 from Justin Ebert. Bryce Patrick had 4, and Landis Rowden with 2 before being taken out of the game on the 2 technical fouls. The Tigers, led by Lane Libby, had 14 tonight, 3 trays knocked in. 10 points from Cade Wallace, 8 points coming from Ethan Rosine, 9 from Anthony Atkinson in a game, 6 from Caleb Seabold. What 2 huge plays by Seabold, the steal, the run out, the bucket, and then the very next time down, the Tigers, the steal, Seabold, the run out was fouled, made both free throws. That's when it got really interesting with still over 2 minutes to go. You get 3 points from Dalton Altizer on the late 3, and Morgan Chestnut with 1 free throw. A great battle for the Tigers. Does come up short, but it's a great battle nonetheless.
Well, it was a great battle. Anthony Atkinson, really, that's the best I've ever seen him play. Caleb Seabold played the game of his life in the last 5 minutes of the game. Keep in mind, Rocky, in that first half, we talk about everything that happened in the second half. Clay Center in that first half went 3-19 from inside the 3-point range. So,
as we said at the time, if they knock the regular percentage,
they hit
different scoreboard.
40% of those shots. It's a whole different ball game. So that's where it got away from them, and then they were able to work themselves back into it. So again, that's what you take out of a game like this as you head into break.
Lady Tigers got a 45-29 winner early tonight. Lauren Lane and Caitlin Bonenbless both had 14 to lead the way for Clay Center, who goes to 5-0 now in the year. Wamego 1-4. Again, the Clay Center Tigers a 59-55 loss here at home to Wamego, who is now 5-0. The Tigers, one heck of a battle down the stretch. It's going to do it here tonight for the Tigers, who again will head into the break. Merry Christmas to one and all heading into this next week, and Happy New Year. Next broadcast, I believe, will be the first week of January. January 5, I want to say. Is that right?
I think that's right.
And we'll figure all that out after the Christmas cheer and holiday parties.
Go enjoy yourself.
Absolutely. Great battle for the Tigers. 59-55. Boys lost 45-29. Girls with the win to move to 5-0. For our studio engineers tonight, Cale Drulo, along with Bernie Fancella. For Flip Casper, thanks for being with us here in the Den. This is Rocky Downing telling you to enjoy the rest of your Sports Friday.